Hello, hello. Good morning, yogis. Good afternoon, good evening, good time of day, wherever it is, whatever time it is, where you are. It's so wonderful to have you here. My name is Jill Enticknap, and I am the founder and lead trainer here at Yogi Institute. And this morning, Tuesday, we are going to do our Tuesday Awaken Kundalini class. And this class was designed for functional strength. So when we think about Kundalini yoga, quite often we think about the more energetic components, the more transformative components. And even though those pieces are definitely present in this Kriya as well, the focus is a little bit different. The focus is the physical, the focus is building the strength, and the focus is practicing our breath of fire. So breath of fire is inhales and exhales through the nose as we pump the navel. So it helps us to build core stability. The breath, yes, breathing helps us to build core stability. So we'll practice that in quite a few of the postures in today's class. And if you ever need to take a break, if it ever doesn't feel right for you, then that's totally okay. Take a break. But if you want to challenge yourself, this is a great breath to do that. We'll start our class as we start every Kundalini class by tuning in, rubbing the palms together. And maybe today you want to be a little bit more firm as you rub those palms together to create a little bit more activation and heat through the chest and shoulders. Rubbing those palms together, feeling into that heat. The heat that reminds us that we are the creators of our own energy. We are the creators of our experience. Maybe you want to bring a little bit more movement into that rubbing, maybe moving a little bit faster, maybe moving a little bit slower. Find what feels right for you. And then let's tuck our thumbs into the sternum as you inhale, get nice and tall through the crown of the head. And open mouth, exhale, breathe it out. And again, big breath in, lengthen root to crown. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more big breath in. Full breath out. And then we'll chant Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, means I bow to the teacher and the wisdom within. You can chant along, you can hum, or you can be silent, whatever works for you. Big breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev. Om Namo Gurudev. Bowing to that inner teacher, that inner wisdom, and bowing to the teachers who have come before us, who have helped us along the path of evolution of this practice, bringing it and making it accessible where we are today. So grateful to them and grateful to be a part of that golden chain of knowledge, awareness, and presence. Let's start with our Sufi grind. Inhale as you bring the chest forward and exhale as you round the spine back. Inhale as you bring the chest forward and exhale as you round the spine back. Getting right into some movement of the spine. One thing that I appreciate so much about Kundalini yoga is the focus on spinal health. And it's said, and I completely agree and believe that A healthy spine is a healthy life. A happy spine is a happy life. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round it back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round it back. And let's change direction. Inhale forward, exhale round. Inhale forward, exhale round. Feeling into this movement in your body, trusting in your own rhythm, trusting in your own breath. And let's come through center and flip the palms, palm facing down, and just kind of close down the eyes. Take a moment to notice and acknowledge the energy within your body. Notice what you feel in this moment. Let's inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale, bring the hands onto the shoulders, fingers in the front, thumbs in the back, elbows out wide. And then let's inhale to the left and exhale to the right. Powerful breaths on each side, twisting through the torso, really purifying the internal organs. And let's switch it out. Inhale to the right, exhale to the left. And come back through center. Let's let the hands come down. Take a moment, observe the energy, take a few deep breaths. We're going to come into our radiance charger. You might know this as ego eradicator. So tucking the fingers into the pads of the hands and extending the thumbs out, lifting the arms up to about 60 degrees, rolling the shoulders down, letting the chest come forward. And then we're going to activate breath of fire. So there's two great ways to do that. You can either stick out your tongue and kind of pant, almost like a dog, and start to feel that navel activation. And once you get that breath established, you can close down the mouth. Another that I like to use is to imagine that I'm blowing out a candle with my nose. So same kind of thing, getting that navel pump going. Your thumbs are plugged into the energy field around you. And here we go. I invite you to close down your eyes and visualize a golden energy radiating around you. A golden energy radiating around you and pumping from your navel with the breath. You got it. We're almost there. Keep that breath strong. Keep pumping that navel. And inhale, thumbs touch, extend the fingertips up, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Big inhale. And open mouth, exhale, let it all go. 2 more. Big breath in, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Hold at the top. Open mouth, exhale, release. 1 more. Big breath in, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And exhale, let your hands come down through that energy field all the way down. And let's just take a moment. You can flip your palms, palm facing up, and connect to that energy in the body. I'm observing the most beautiful sunrise here. It started out with pinks and purples, and I live on the lake, and there's beautiful reflection of these colors on the lake. And then as the sun has come up, it's turned to more the gold color and there's some clouds, and it's just really gently glistening on the top of the clouds, that gold outline, the silver outline. There's always a silver lining, right? And it's really stunning. It's so stunning, it's distracting. From here, we're going to shift onto all fours into our tabletop position. And as we come into this tabletop position, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, your knees under your hips, let the shoelace out of your feet press down. Now, if you're like me, that natural curve comes into the low back. Let's start by tucking the tailbone under and removing that curve, drawing the belly button to the spine, and just really focusing on that core engagement. Keeping your gaze neutral neck, gaze down toward the floor, lengthening from the tailbone through the crown of the head, keeping that core engaged. And let's just breathe into that core engagement. So it may feel strange to breathe with an engaged core, but we can practice that, and it can feel more and more natural so that we can have a nice, strong, engaged core as we move throughout our day. Let's take a couple breaths here. And then we're going to shift into our cat-cow. Arch the spine, lift the gaze, shine the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine, head hangs heavy, press through the palms, tuck the chin to chest. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round. Let's link our breath to our movement and move a little bit faster. Maybe pick up the pace a little bit more for the last 30 seconds. Come back to neutral tabletop. And let's pause here, tuck that tailbone under, feel into that core engagement once again. And from here, we're going to flip the toes, press the hips up and back, coming into triangle. In Kundalini, it's called triangle, and this is our downward facing dog from our Vinyasa practice. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Hands are a little bit wider at shoulder-width distance. I really like to press the heels of the palms into the mat to really feel that security. It also helps to engage through the shoulders. Let your head hang between your ears and then shift your chest a little bit closer toward your thighs as you press your heels into the mat. Let's feel really solid here and then shift into the left leg, extending the right leg high, pressing through the heel, coming into our three-legged dog. Let's activate breath of fire in our three-legged dog. Let that leg come down, ground down into the right foot, press that heel down, press the heel back, flexing through the toes, pressing into the palms, and let's activate breath of fire. And let that leg come down. We're going to walk our hands toward our feet and shift the feet open. The heels are down, and we're going to do 26 frogs. So for your frog, you're going to open your knees up, sink your hips down, and then lift your hips back up. So there's one. Inhale as you lift and exhale as you lower. It's okay if your heels come off the mat as you come down. Here's number 6. Find your rhythm. I'll count it out and let you know where we are if you want to lose track and just get lost in this movement. There, we're at 10. 10 more. Lower down. And let's come all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Stack your hands on top of one another. Let your head rest down. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, flip your toes, and let's press up into our high plank. Get nice and solid in your high plank. For this high plank, zip the legs up, press through the palms, feel the floor press back. Core is engaged. Let's hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Open through the knees, press back, and then come back forward. High plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back, open up through the knees. Come back forward. Last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow and controlled, lower all the way down to your stomach. Let the hands come underneath the forehead. Big breath in. Full breath out. And again, big breath in. Full breath out. Let's come back to that breath. Letting the body be still. Letting the mind observe the body. And let's do anything that we need to do in order to bring release into this pose. And this is going to be our final pose. Our final resting pose, our Shavasana. You could call this a flipped Shavasana. And let's come back to our breath. See if you can tap into the sensation of feeling the inhale press the mat away. And the exhale, release the body fully into the mat. And inhale, feel the body press the mat away. And exhale, release the body in toward the mat. Let's take a few more deep breaths here. Taking a moment to connect to gratitude for our practice. Connect to gratitude for this time that we give ourselves on our mats. Connect to gratitude for our bodies, our minds, our emotions. Connect to gratitude for the opportunity to live another day on this earth, to take in the beauty around us, to take in the beauty within us, to be a part of this great plan, to love ourselves and others, to see the good in others and ourselves. Taking a moment to be grateful as we create this space to connect to gratitude. What we have to be grateful for expands and multiplies. Let's take another deep breath here. And open mouth exhale. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up, meeting in an easy seat, that same position that we started class in. Ground down into your sitting bones. Let's bring our palms to touch. Tuck the chin to the chest. And we close out our practice with the Longtime Sun blessing and one long Satnam. Satnam means truth is my essence. I am one with truth. Let's take a deep breath in. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Take a deep breath in. Satnam. Satnam, namaste. It was so wonderful to share this practice with you. I hope that it leaves you feeling strong, empowered, awakened. I look forward to seeing you on your mats again very, very soon. And until then, may your light be your guide.